and welcome back to News Time.
In a controversial move, the Kazakhstani government has proposed a new law which would require a blood test to determine which of its citizens are homosexual.
I can't stand when a government attempts to force their ridiculous ideals on innocent civilians.
Yeah, someone would have to be an imbecile to think that you could determine sexual orientation via a blood test.
Here to discuss the implications of this legislation for the government and the LGBT community is Senior Foreign Affairs Correspondent Luke.
Mike, Lindsay, thanks for having me.
So, tell us, Luke, about your recent trip to Kazakhstan and getting to the bottom of this ridiculous situation.
Well, being the hard-hitting investigative reporter that my mom tells me I am, I went to the belly of this unsettling operation that Kazakhstan has become. I went to the Kazakhstan National Laboratories to get to the bottom of this.
And
what I uncovered there was even more shocking than anything I could have ever expected. I was like at a loss for words with what I found.
what was it?
Yeah, what did you discover?
I discovered that I'm gay.
Pardon.
Yeah, see for yourself.
Damn it, Luke.
Luke, you don't honestly believe these test results, right?
No, it's all right there. It says my blood has high levels of hemoglobin. Hemoglobin.
Wow, that's actually the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Listen, Luke, if you were gay, and I wouldn't care if you were gay, I wouldn't hate you any more than I possibly could right now if you were gay, but you're a heterosexual.
Used to be.
What are you talking about?
I used to be a heterosexual, but I'm gay now. At least that's what this clearly legitimate blood test tells me.
Luke, don't let this DNA thing go to your head. You know you're not gay. I still feel sick from you hitting on my mom last Parents' Weekend.
What the hell are you guys talking about? Do you really think that the Kazakhstani government, the same guys who built a brick wall around a gay nightclub and have been given death threats to the LGBT community, would be completely wrong about a blood test or DNA or science?
All those things are awful.
No, they're just harmless pranks. Ha! See, I can laugh about it, and it's okay if you guys want to laugh too.
Death threat. How is that a harmless prank? I thought you were our foreign affairs correspondent. How did you not know all of this?
Now, you misunderstand. I'm the foreign affairs correspondent. Like how Prince Harry was caught cheating with a British Airways stewardess, and that's totally juicy because he was just dating someone that was...
Holy shit. You're saying that you have no knowledge or specialty in this situation.
Not particularly, but I can try, can't I? Don't oppress me based on my sexual preference.
I'm not, Luke. I just think you're being brainwashed.
Do you guys honestly think that?
Yes, that is exactly what we think.
Well, you're wrong, and they're right. Oh, God. I mean, what have I gone through without realizing that I've been gay? I mean, I should go back to Kazakhstan to turn myself in.
That is the dumbest thing I have ever heard.
Why the hell would you ever go back to that horrible country? You know the government wants to take homosexuality as an offense punishable for death, right?
Yeah, I know it's pretty serious offense over there, but I don't know what I was thinking. The blood test doesn't lie. I mean, those Kazakhstani politicians are some pretty smart people. They definitely aren't biased. Besides, they were democratically elected. And, that has to be legit because they got 99% of the vote.
Yeah, sure they did. Listen, Luke, as your friends, we really think you should probably stay out of Kazakhstan for a while. At least, let's just let this all play out.
Well, okay. But if I'm going to stay, I got a few things to do first. Well, I got to call my parents. They're going to be pretty shocked. And I got to call and break up with my girlfriend. That's really going to suck.
Let's not get carried away here. Let's try to keep this all into perspective.
I need an agenda. Do you guys know how to make an agenda?
What are you talking about?
Like, they always say the homosexual agenda. I don't want to miss any deadlines or anything.
You really need to read some literature before you start talking.
Also, which Sex and the City character am I? Jeez, I hope I'm not a Samantha, right?
Just stop. You can't be gay. You're not attracted to men.
I could try. Hey, Mike, you got some nice eyelids.
Thank you.
I think you're missing the point, Luke.
You know what, Lindsay? This is pointless. Who cares? I don't give a shit. Luke, you can stay gay for all I care.
All right, yeah. I guess maybe this could be good for Luke. He might actually expand his cultural understanding or something.
Thank you, guys. So, Mike, want to go grab some coffee and you can blink at me until I find you attractive?
All right, we'll be right back. Lindsay, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get some coffee.
Well, just make sure he doesn't get on any planes. We'll be right back.
Will do.